Bruh.
Done.
All right, hello. Hi, everybody. Sound off.
Hello.
Maybe with a classic little womp womp, even though I
Womp womp.
specifically said wait for the cue. You know, thing. That's what that means, by the way. It means shut up until you
Shut
start.
So just
Silence.
can't. It's travel. I can't contain myself. It's
Yeah, I know. You're so excited with the womp
it's this
womp.
system. It's womp womp.
That's how you show joy. Ah, yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Jack Squarepeg. Welcome to episode 3 of Travel of the Bomber, sponsored by Mongoose Publishing. Second episode running, and they haven't abandoned us yet. Hooray! Just checking chat. Can you hear the players and all that fun stuff? Because I don't want to continue, because that happened last time. We're just double checking.
I'm going to turn the Twitch stream
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Just real quick, a little testy test.
Yep.
Sound
we're
off, you guys?
Yep,
Can we get a
I can
womp
hear
womp?
us.
Yep. Okay, amazing.
good. Womp womp
So-
in chat.
Get a womp womp. So, we are going to be playing some Traveller very, very soon, but we're going to go in reverse order this time. We're going to start with Nick. Nick, who are you? Who are you playing? And what is your favorite sci-fi creature?
I'm Nick. I'm playing Jameson Coltrane, the mercenary medic. My favorite sci-fi creature will probably, going back to 40k again, will be the Tyranids.
Explain.
They are basically they will eat anything, turn it into biomass, and make more of them.
They eat One more time?
Everything, turn it
Uh-huh.
into biomass to make more of them.
It's a hive
make
swarm.
more of
a
them
hive
or
swarm,
more
devouring
of the
swarm,
thing
yeah.
they ate.
More Tyranids.
Okay. Okay. So they're garbage people. Things. Garbage creatures.
They are trash people, yes.
Think like they look
They are
like the alien
devouring
from
swarm.
Alien, except
Think what?
they look like the alien from Alien. Some of them,
Okay.
but they can
I
get to
don't know why
like
that-
the size of the house. And they
Yeah.
But they're made
millions
of
and
garbage,
billions.
essentially.
No,
No, biomatter that has been collected from garbage, I suppose.
Yeah. Collectively speaking. I mean, it's not all. Anyway, sorry. I
Jack doesn't
didn't
like
mean-
me having nice things. We've already
I'm
said this
sorry.
on Monday.
Figure that one out.
Garbage man is a respectable profession. It's fine. All right.
I
That's fine.
refuse to go down the 40k knowledge route.
I mean, I'm sure I will one day. I said I would never fucking touch TikTok, and here we are. So, what do I know? Karen, who are you? Who are you playing? Favorite sci-fi creature?
I'm Karen. I am playing Octavia Lastlight. The idea of having to pick one singular sci-fi creature.
A favorite.
A favorite. So what determines sci-fi? Because let's be honest, like if I'm
Jesus,
gonna
just
pick
pick
any
something.
sort of creature, it's Cthulhu.
Again, he doesn't want to
She's in
recognize
an
things.
analysis paralysis spiral. She can't.
There's so many, but like, yeah. Oh, there's just so many. Mostly aquatic, let's be honest, but there are so many. I love them all. I've refused to pick one.
A favorite.
I said I would pick if it's I'm gonna go more cosmic horror and go
for
Cthulhu. Like Jesus, I've
There you
already picked Cthulhu.
Oh, you did?
It's my
I'm
boy.
sorry.
Yeah, no one heard me, obviously, but it's fine. Cthulhu.
Sorry, what?
Okay, I'll take Cthulhu. That's fine. Yeah, fair enough. Steven, same questions.
I'm Steven. I'm playing Atom Trask, and my favorite sci-fi creature is a real random throwback. Technically it's sci-fi. There's an animated cartoon called Bing and Bong back in the day,
Oh, okay.
and it's just a little furball of an alien with antennas, and I love him.
Okay, I'm here for it. Mine. Okay, so I guess I'll clarify, right? So, like, when I say creature, it's probably worth noting that in my head, I probably should have said like something that's like not quite sentient, just to kind of help things move along. But I guess Cthulhu is like kind of whatever. So, like, I mean, you can't really go past the xenomorph, but I'll try and be a little more unique. I always really liked the face hugger part of it because like that's to me the creepiest part of it. Just like it's like, oh, that little bastard thing that's clearly a hand and a glove puppet thing coming at you. It's awful. I love it. Abby, same questions.
Hello, I'm Abby. I'm playing Lyra Delaney. And my favorite sci-fi creature is the heptapods from The Arrival because they got cool languages. They are sentient,
Yes.
but like the characters don't know that for a little while, so I guess it counts.
Well, look, if we're going with the consistency of the last episode, then you know,
That's
it's the Wild West in space. So fuck it, sure, do what you want. Cam, same questions.
Hi, I'm Cam. I am playing Marcus Kelly, the glass jaw himself. And because we're talking non-sentient creatures and sci-fi, it's Jar Jar Binks.
Bam.
Nice.
Thank you.
The main reason the prequels are the best.
Yeah, they didn't even, the older movies didn't even touch on the intricacies of intergalactic trade. What a joke. All right, Piggle, same questions.
Hi everyone, I'm Piggles. I am playing your spoilt rich kid, arty brat, Maybelline Vapors Prescott, and my favorite sci-fi creature. And I'm so glad I got to go last because this, like Karen, this is a fucking struggle. Yeah, that's hard. I'm going with the Luth, also a Star Wars creature, the Luth cats. From the more recent Star Wars because I need a fucking space cat like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, that's
good to know. It's an actual, like, what are we talking? Like a cat that happens to be in space, or is it a bit weirder, or what are we talking about?
It is a little bit weirder. It might be more sensitive. If you've seen Ahsoka or Rebels or a couple of the other newer ones, you have seen the Luth cats and they've got really flat faces, but actually look like they can breathe. And I really want
okay. I am into it. All right. Perfect.
If you look in the Traveler discussion thing on Discord, you will see a photo of Bing and Bong. And I'm talking about the little fella. He's my favorite creature.
Hell
all right.
yeah.
Well, a lot has happened in the previous episode. So who is up for recap this time? There's a pinned comment in our message.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's not Piggles, because Piggles did it.
I did too,
time.
yay. And I made notes last time
It's
too.
Cam.
It's a Cam. Cam with his fresh haircut.
Well, we're gonna get a short one because I kept.
I was gonna say you wasn't here.
Oh.
Yeah. Jack, why do you hate Cam?
I did it before he didn't show up, but sure.
He showed
the
up.
next person,
The internet didn't.
Yeah.
I showed up. Internet decided no.
Oh come on, let him
It's
go for
Abby.
it. Let's see what happens. I want a Cam recap.
Cam until he stalls out. I can like replace those bits.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Why not?
Do we go whenever?
Yeah,
I'm so used to Jack playing music when we do recaps.
That is, yeah, right. But I can't play that track because it's copyrighted.
Fair enough.
I played for context. I played the Dragon Ball Japanese prologue from the first first three sagas up to Cell. And like a bum 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 ba da da. Yep, that one.
So we were given, some of us were given some mining equipment. One in particular was not, which was our favorite little chaos gremlin, Octavia. She and Lyra was to follow another man and some security guards off to the side. Heading down to the mine, Marcus had a very lovely conversation with Rajim about, I'll show you mine if you show me yours, referring to stun guns before anyone jumps to conclusions. Octavia
love guns.
met a lovely non-threatening drug dealer of the prison and was so hell-bent on the best drugs in the world are made from a toilet in prison. Atten was sort of looking around like the disapproval father. Then I disconnected and came back and discovered we had some kind of cave-in that might have happened. And then the next thing I only really remember is everyone being very suspicious about Lyra coming back and saying, "Hey, we got a job and we might be able to be set free from this." And Lyra's like, Lyra's trying to convince Marcus. Marcus is like, "Hey, why should I trust you?" And she's like, "Because I want to go for a drink." And he's like, "Sold, I'm in, let's go." And that's pretty much what I remember, because I kept dropping in and out and having to keep getting told what happened.
To be fair, you got some key points from last time, so well done.
Yeah, 100%.
But Cam, did you know, if you wanted to catch up, all VODs can be reviewed and watched on Jack Squarepeg.
Whoa!
Shilling! Help!
That is also true. All the Jack Squarepeg stuff is all on his stream and on his social media.
What? Yeah, it is.
I've been deleting it as he speaks.
Amazing.
Oh, it is also worth mentioning before we proceed any further, Abby, you can fill in the rest of the gap. Speaking of Abby, Abby and I, we work together, and Abby works at Dungeon Master On Demand, and so do I. And you can find us at dungeonmasterondemand.com.au for professional games. I am also on TikTok now, in case that matters to anyone, where I did some DM advice about, there you go, QR code. I did some DM advice about how you shouldn't be a dick and TPK your players because of a personal gripe. Which for the record, the video I thought was completely just a joke, but I know there are players that will go, yeah, that means it's acceptable, and I wanted to kind of push back on that. So that's that. Abby, what happened after Cam's lovely recap was done?
It was finished.
English.
I'm pretty. So we have a couple of things that have happened. I don't think there was anything that you missed, which was super good. Yeah, that's basically everything I have on that. The second page that I have is so we had a conversation during that conversation that Lyra was kind of having with everyone else about what we were doing. So Lyra basically got taken away and told by a person who we established later that she would have an opportunity to go investigate a medic ship that was hijacked by escaped prisoners in return for her freedom. Originally she was going to go with, she was offered to go with an Imperium escort. However, she refused on a couple of grounds and told the person that she was talking to, the officer, that she would go with the party instead, which was agreed to. So after that discussion, she went back and talked to the party. Colt and her have a couple of connections that are the same. So Colt recognized the description as Clara O'Hare, I'm pretty sure, who he had worked with previously to pick up something from Richard Dunn, who was also a character in Lyra's past. After deciding that they wanted to go, although being very suspicious of the Imperium actually, giving them what they wanted, which was freedom, the party did end up going, but not before Octavia convinced Lyra, who convinced the people to give them, or to not to give them, to let, I'm gonna need someone else to do his name, guys.
It's literally just 2 K sounds.
It's Kerr. I was trying to do the tongue roll. Anyway.
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah, I
target-
can't do tongue rolls for shit, so you go nuts.
Really?
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 Porque
Someone clip that.
Yeah.
So he's coming with. He has told us. Wait, no. Sorry, I'm getting my notes confused.
No!
Guys, my notes look like
No.
there's no order to these. So Atten spoke to his robot Conroy with the sexy robot voice.
Hot.
Yep. And got a little bit more information. So we have Prince Teletoral, which I've written with an H, but I don't know where the H goes, so his name is Prince Teletoral.
At the beginning, H apostrophe. It's science fiction bullshit. It's not.
I see. That's fair. Of course. He is an Aslan. He's part of the Ihate.
He is an Ihate, which means second son.
Yes. Which are basically, in the way that the Aslan work, the first sons or the first children inherit everything, the second sons get nothing. So the Ihate are kind of these group of second sons who are hard done by, and apparently the Ihate are brewing for another push inward, which assumedly means some sort of violence. Yeah, at the end of our session, we got to the lab ship. We saw that it was like a torus-shaped kind of donut, with gravity all around it. It's damaged and slightly spinning, and it seems to have no damage on the outside, but it seems to have had...
it's got some holes.
Yeah, well, blast of fire from the inside of the ship specifically. Yeah, that's what I got.
I'm actually gonna give you guys an image of what a laboratory ship looks like. It will be helpful as you guys in a. You are in your passenger seat, belted up, unless you live for danger or something. And here is the laboratory ship. That's it there. So, a classic ship from early 70s. Not in lore, but in anyway, you can see, as I said, it's quite damaged. There, as I may have mentioned, the specific numbers of guards are 1 pilot piloting the ship's boat, and 2 guards who are armed with auto pistols. Now, I actually had a thought about this, and I'm happy to be... This might be a lesson for myself in future practice. I'm happy to be corrected or receive pushback if people so agree. But I have a... in retrospect, it seems a little implausible that they would allow you on a ship's boat to give you weapons, at least at this point, that could shoot them all up dead. Now, there is some reasons that made sense to me at the time, which is, where are you going to go with a ship's boat? It's a small craft. There isn't too much to be done in that respect. But on the other hand, that doesn't mean that they would necessarily let themselves get killed. So what I'm going to say in this situation, and I'm happy to receive pushback or negotiate if you like before we proceed, but I think what would make more sense is they have stun guns for you to protect yourselves when you get onto the ship, but the weapons would be theirs and they would be going with you onto the ship, is my thinking process. I don't think they would give you those auto pistols just because. Does anyone disagree with that? Does anyone have anything they want to add to that, or are you fine with that as a general concept? Hi, Shannon. Enjoy your night as well, my friend.
Fair. They don't really trust us, so.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, essentially. Like, you know, if any of you attempt it, then yeah, you've got that situation on board. I also, if I may allow a tiny behind the curtain moment, I thought like, oh, maybe they should get them like a Suicide Squad kind of collar if if they try to do anything naughty. But then I thought to myself, yeah, the tech level doesn't really justify it. I actually would do it, but like it kind of worked out in your favor in this case because they're like tech level 3, which is like 1990s Earth. Like it's like there's trucks and stuff, but like there's nothing like that exists on the market that they'd be able to access. Certainly not for as many of you as there are. So with that in mind,
the Russian commandant style. No turning back, only forward.
So with that in mind, they are the two guards, particularly paying close attention to Kukur, who is sat a little bit further away from you and is just not paying attention at all. You can see part of his doggy snout kind of pointed up at the ceiling, just kind of waiting for something to happen. And can I get a recon check? I'm trying to remember. Perception isn't a thing, isn't it? I've been running D&D all day. I think it's recon and intellect.
D&D, that sounds like a lesser version of Traveller.
That's correct.
10.
But unfortunately, it doesn't pay me to run Traveller. One day, maybe.
Marcus got a 9.
A 9, yeah.
9.
All right. Mark it in case you want to improve it. Also, for those who have been following along with the episodes, 6. Okay, 6 is not enough. Yeah, it's a difficulty of 8. So, for those who've been following along with the homebrew rules that I've been tinkering with, the new iteration that I am putting down onto the board is that the players are allowed to get up to +2 with the homebrew rule that I've given them. And then after that, they're going to have to do more extensive training a la the rules that are written down on the core book rules, which is, I think, 8 weeks in non-stop training and so on. So that's the ruling I've made to make it, you know, a little bit more spaced out and fun, but still have some fun bits to it. So that for those who passed, Maybelline failed, correct? Did anyone else fail?
Okay.
Colt failed.
Colt failed as well. Okay. So Maybelline, I'm not necessarily sure. Actually, you and Colt are buddies, so I'm going to say it's probably a situation where you're probably getting more information by watching Colt pay attention to the pilot at the front. You can read body language, Jameson. Something's up. For the rest of you, yeah, you can vaguely hear the pilot making hails to the ship. And there is no response. He tries again. There is no response.
He definitely expected a response, though, right?
You can see his back. He leaning forward and trying to respond. How would you like to determine if you're trying to read him in some way?
Is he like, if something is going wrong, things would start to tense up. You would see like even just like a shake maybe of the hand. Like I may not see his actual face or his facial expressions, but like I'm pretty sure you'd see someone's back tense, shoulders go up.
Look, I'll tell you this. I think logically speaking, if you were going through the motions and just going, oh no, they didn't answer, they'd probably do it no more than once or maybe twice if they were really being performative. This guy's, by the time that you're like starting to notice something's wrong collectively, all of you, he's done it about 5 times. That is, at that point, you see one of Kerr's golden eyes kind of open up, kind of looking at what's going on. What do you guys want to do?
Just to confirm, sorry, this was a ship that was commandeered by prisoners who escaped. Is that right?
Do not have that detail. You know is that it was a black box that you needed to. Well, actually, maybe I did give you. I do not remember what I told you.
But
Say it again?
is that because I have that information on my notes? Is that like correct, or did I just hallucinate that?
No, it's entirely possible. You're a pretty good note taker, so I don't remember that far back because I run like 8 games a week. So
if that's not relevant,
remind me. No. Remind me one more time. Say it one more
So
time.
you have told me previously that
Yes.
it was, what have we got? It was taken by prisoners that had escaped. And we don't know anything other than that.
Let's go with that. My audio, yeah, it almost certainly is. That I fixed that. That should be fixed now. I was hoping that I'd fixed it, but thank you for pointing it out, Silver. That should be fixed now.
Be back in 1 moment.
Yep, no problem. So, let's go with that. I will say, if that's the case, then why would they be trying to hail?
Yeah, well, that's that's what I was trying to confirm. I was like, that feels weird.
Yeah. Let's go with that logic train. Jack does not remember, but you are pretty good at taking notes. So that would have been what I told you to tell the players. Larry, you're pretty sure you've been lied to in some way or another, given this is happening now.
Yep.
What? The Imperium lying? Never.
Oh my god. No way.
Who would ever do such a thing to us? Like, seriously.
Maybelline's genuine question.
Yeah. And I was like,
Who would do that?
I mean, not maybe to you guys, not to me. No. Actually, no, I take that back. Maybelline's not that stupid.
What do you guys
She
want
has
to
her moments, but she ain't that dumb.
do? With that in mind, Abby.
Can I are we close enough to talk to the pilot?
Not quietly, but you can raise your voice and go, "Excuse me," and they'll hear you.
Yeah, that's fine. Can I just try and talk to them and be like, if we're hailing a ship that we know is either empty or full of people that we don't like, why are you surprised that we're not getting a response?
Can I get a deception check from you? This is to read the expressions on the guards' faces.
100%. Deception, social, deception, education.
Intellect, I would say.
Intellect. Oh, Jack,
Social's a weird one because, like, technically speaking, it's just meant to be like your social standing, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, okay.
Like your how famous you are. 9.
Yep.
So you can see the guards share a significant look of. The best way I could describe it to you is it's a little Scooby-Doo-ish. As you say this, they look at each other and go, give the look equivalent of, huh?
Oh, and they don't know what's going on either.
They might have a different briefing than you do.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I just look around at the party for any more ideas.
So Lara just got the look of, "Wow, Waggy."
Literally.
A little bit. Yeah. Just that kind of cartoonish glancing at each other where they're like, you have said a very specific thing that they do not seem to be aware of. And now the question is, are you being lied to? Are they being lied to? Or is this a completely different situation entirely?
Yes.
They don't know what's going on any more than we do.
I mean, they probably just got told to drop us off and just see
They're
who
not
comes
dropping
back.
you off. No, they're supposed to escort you on. And that, now that you're putting this together, Marcus, something's clicking in your head. Hang on, wait. Hang on. If I'm a warden or a guard, I'm getting paid bupkis an hour. and I'm supposed to escort these dudes. Like, what? Why wouldn't it be an Imperium thing if this is what Lyra claimed it to be, which is escape dangerous prisoners? These guys are fat, you know, like they're just schmoes. They're just earning a living as best they can. These aren't trained soldiers.
Oh, I really want to be an asshole to one now.
Do it. We encourage your poor behavior as a character.
Excellent, amazing. Knowing that and seeing that they're like bottom of the barrel, Marcus will look at them both and be like, "So what? How much overtime they fucking paying you for this kind of bullshit?"
I don't know if they'd respond. I think they're probably going up to the pilot at this point and they're going. So they're talking amongst themselves. For now, you're parked. So
as they walk up to talk to the pilots, I'll just look at the others and go, "Geez, I think they got fucking screwed them overtime."
I think they thought they were coming back, and I don't think they are.
Yeah, I think they are realize they've been screwed as much as probably we have been. We need to be ready.
Could work in our
Do we
favor.
have the stun guns yet or not yet?
no.
I don't suppose we could get that armory anytime soon. This looks like it's pretty sketchy. More hands, easier loads, as they say.
Atten, you've been down this road before as a agent, as a law enforcement officer, probably more than once on the planet that you lived on, trying to get people on side. But essentially, the situation that you're facing right now is essentially kind of like trying to tell a bunch of bottom of the barrel cops in Gotham City to bust open the door to where the Joker probably is.
Right.
That's kind of the sitch, right? So do with that what you will, but that's the vibe, I think, would be Atten's instinct. Just like, yes.
You boys,
Shut up, Nick.
you boys shouldn't be so nervous. You're wrong. You're fine. We're gonna probably die. Who are we trying to contact?
Give me a persuasion. Intellect.
Persuasion is +1.
While we're doing
8.
this, by the way, I assume everyone's going into the core book and finding the stun stick in the core book. If you cannot find it, let me know and I will find it. I'm just mentioning it. That's why I'm mentioning it now, Karen. So there you go. Just like, yes, A plus B. Yeah.
I wrote it in
fine.
8.
Better to not have it ready later. That's all good. An 8, yeah. Okay, who are we trying to contact? One of the guards goes, we were told we were going to collect some stuff to make the mining operation easier. This ship's called the Calendula. It's sorry. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I thought I got it wrong. Calendula. Calendula. Calendula.
Emperor?
Sure.
Cunnilingus?
Yes.
Only on
And
Friday.
and yeah. Oh man. we were... You folks are meant... I don't know if they'd be there yet. You folks are here to collect the mining equipment.
Yep, that's definitely why we're here. Now, clearly there's something's been going on down there, but I'm sure the brave law enforcement that you are, I myself, former law enforcement, know. I shouldn't have any issues with these, these bummer of mining company people. Things go down, you can trust us, Let's get on in there, quick we do that, and fast you're back down in the chow hall.
Are any
I
of
heard
you...
they got good money on Big Rolf in the yard now.
Are any of you good with computers?
I'm pretty good.
I'm not bad.
All right.
Yeah.
They, I think, have been given probably the information that you guys are dangerous. So I think one would probably aim his weapon down as they unlock Atten and Lyra. And you're allowed to kind of come up to the cockpit. I'm gonna be clear. I think they are holding their own stun guns at this point, rather than, aiming a rifle at you at this stage so far. You're allowed to come up to the cockpit. You can see, it's a pretty standard ship's boat. It's not particularly fancy, and it's also a short-range craft. So it's not going to go very far, even if you commandeered this. Though, I will say this, Lyra, depending on the quality and/or destruction wrought inside the laboratory ship, that is not short range. In fact, it is jump capable.
As in the range that we are at now to the ship?
No.
No, the science ship is jump capable.
Oh, the actual... Yeah, okay. Would I know, Jack, if medic ships are generally jump capable? Like this, would I know if they were
This is the ship's boat. It's a short-range vessel. The
Oh,
one you're
sorry.
in is a ship's boat.
I see.
The ship you're looking at, the Donut, is a laboratory ship, which is jump capable.
Yeah, cool. So it is still a laboratory ship. They weren't lying to us about that, it seems.
I mean, that's the definition of the ship. It's like saying this is a shuttle.
I thought you were talking about ship's purpose, not ship's name. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just pull Atten into a sidebar?
You want to go all the way to the cockpit and then go back and have a little whisper?
Atten's with me, isn't it?
Atten's next to you, yes, but probably not a sidebar in the way you're thinking. No.
Oh, not a sidebar, just like a
right.
The cop, they're just like there, and we're just like,
yeah.
These guys are fucked.
Yeah.
These guys are not related.
Goddamn red shirts over here, am I right?
Just seeing that and basically going.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Can you smell that piss?
Exactly. Thank you, Silver. You get exactly what I'm talking about. Atten, I think this ship should have definitely jumped. I don't know what happened, but if it's capable of jumping, the ship in front of us. I don't know why it wouldn't. I don't know if that gives us any more information.
No, I'll be clear, Abby. What I'm saying
is... picking up mining gear.
I'll be clear about this. I'm not saying that there's something suspicious about that. I'm saying that if you want to do something shady with it, you can fuck off with it.
If we kill these guys, we can take the ship.
We can take the mining equipment.
The mining equipment.
The door.
In that case, never mind. I misunderstood grossly what you were saying, Jack. I apologize.
It's on me, I guess.
Now, what is it you need help with the computer up here?
We're trying to hail the calendula.
Give me the. Can I have the communicator, please?
The pilot moves slightly.
10-4 Rubber Ducky. This is the shuttle from planet. What planet we from?
Prison. Where the
Prison planet. Looking to board. Have a nice day.
Keanu.
Keanu.
Okay,
That's a big
so
old
you're
on my part.
All right. You know what? I love this because I'm actually not going to suggest you do anything like you. So you do the perfect mansplaining thing possible. You walk up and you do the exact same thing that this guy's been doing 5 times over, except wrong and worse.
Have you tried pushing the call button?
Okay. At which point, Lyra, if you would like to walk in and actually do a computer's check of some kind, yeah, electronics comm sounds great, 100%. As he grabs the microphone and calls it a rubber ducky for something.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
10-4 Rubber Ducky. That's a big old
Check my email.
I love it. I love it.
That's an 11 for.
Normally, I'd say let's let Atten be more competent, but for the sake of comedy, that's great. You're just like, what do you mean? You just put your finger on the button. You say hello.
The parent is trying to figure things out.
Right.
You just do
Okay.
this.
So here's what I will tell you, Lara.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with their comm system with an 11.
So with the way the comms works, if it's not going through, that's literally, could it be either there's no one there or they're ignoring us, or is there like a kind of buzzing?
There's no way you can tell that because that would, yeah, either there's someone there and they're ignoring you, or there's no one there.
Yeah, sure, yeah, fair. But it didn't sound as in there's no kind of, you know, weird static on the other end that would signify that their comms is broken to me.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Cool. All right. Well,
no static, nothing broken.
Their comms isn't broken, so either there's no one in the ship, or whoever's in the ship now knows that we're here, and we don't know that they're there.
Boom.
Oh.
You feel a slight vibration on the ship, and you hear it from the inside. A low, dull thud. And everyone, you can hear that too.
Gun.
Guys.
The officers are aiming their rifles up at the area. What is Atten and Lyra doing, specifically?
Atten is going, give me a fucking gun.
As you turn and say this, Lyra, what are you doing?
I would probably just stand with my back to wherever and get my, I guess, hand out. Try and, like, be slightly subtle about it because they still don't know that I have darts, but try and, like, subtly get a dart out.
Oh, please tell me you do the Superman reload.
That's so obvious, though. They take them away from me.
As you look towards the outside of the cockpit, the screen is open and you can see the ship out. The first thing you see is something odd. It's like a tiny semicircle at the top of the windscreen, slightly rubbery in texture, and then it's disappeared. Then you see fingers and you start to piece it together as you see a body spinning. Just now with the motion of your ship a little bit closer towards the laboratory ship.
Does it have a suit on, or does it look like it was just thrown out of a airlock?
They have. Wait, you mean like a vac suit? No vac suit.
Yeah, no vac suit. Okay.
And I would like Atten and Lyra to make morale tests for me, please.
Oh no.
I'm going to say a difficulty 8 for Atten and 10 for Lyra.
That's fair.
The almighty 9.
Morale is. Oh yes. Wait, no. Sorry, I forgot. 10 exactly with a 0. So 10 exactly.
Why is my nerd credentials revoked? What happened?
Because you said Superman instead of Henry Cavill.
I didn't say Superman. That was
wasn't
Steven.
Jack.
Oh, someone said Superman. Sorry.
Because
Okay,
you have been
sorry.
once again
I
deceived.
take it back.
Oh no.
Right, Steven's nerd credentials revoked. I apologize, Jack. Steven, I don't apologize.
Well, I mean, we had practically the same voice. I understand.
That's what happens when I was writing notes.
I sound just like Steven. Chefing. Yeah, all that shit.
I'm a chef.
I want to make a stick. Anyway,
You want some corn?
Is that the nephew voice that you were referring to today, Jack? In your tick?
What did you say?
Is that the nephew voice that you were
Oh yeah,
referring to?
no, that's just my voice in general. I'm a 12-year-old. This is the only reason. My beard is God's way of apologizing for my lack of puberty. So, yeah, how'd you go with your morale test?
10.
10?
9.
Okay, you keep yourself together, both of you. It's not pleasant. This man is, already having the typical kind of look of a dead man in space. It's quite gross, but yeah, there he is, and it's a dead person floating around by the ship. And the prison guards begin to freak out. They're like, "What do we do? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!" And yeah.
Do you see any maiming? Or is it just a fresh floaty boy?
I do not think you can really tell from here. You can see it's a body. You can see it has all its limbs.
Okay.
But as far as what killed him, that would require you at the very least being next to him, and already he's 5 meters away from the cockpit glass.
Right. I say we get this bitch down, and because I don't know about you, but this feels like a mighty small ship. Whatever fucked up that ship, fuck up this ship real quick, and I'd rather be able to defend myself.
Guards, do you actually want to join us on this? Do you want to just stay in this ship?
I think while you're trying to talk, they're still arguing amongst each other. They are not on side, and they are just shouting at each other. Just
Okay.
yeah, and
Is there?
Yeah.
What's the closest to fucking pickpocketing, sleight of hand, some would say.
That would be deception, I would think. Deception dex.
Stealth.
There's a streetwise option as well, depending on how.
No, this would be deception. I'm almost certain. I was looking at the book the other day.
Okay.
While you're thinking about that, I want to hear from everybody else, because you all can hear this as it's going down. Do any of you want to say or do or be anything other than Nathan and Larry?
Tuckus hears basically the rent-a-cops friggin' losing their shit, and he's just like, we're all gonna die. Fucking Imperium.
And Maybelline's going to say, well, it doesn't look like they're very well paid, which means they're not very good. So maybe we should try not dying. I like that idea.
I like that idea too. But when you have freaking A-grade prison guards, B-grade prison guards, and we get fucking F.
Yeah.
We're the ones going to be doing the fucking heavy lifting here.
Well, is anyone really good at dislocating bits and pieces of themselves to get out of anything that we're tied to?
Okay, I'm going to interrupt really quick. This is probably going to get a little bit more serious. If someone wants to intervene, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to see what happens here. Anyone want to say anything?
I wanted to go for the dude's gun.
Yeah, anybody else? Octavia, Jameson, anything?
If I see Atten doing that, I'll join in, but only if I see him.
I doubt it. There's a lot of shouting. Octavia, Jameson, anything real quick?
We can't really do anything. We've got our arms fucking tied together.
That's true.
Right?
No, 100%. I'm just making sure. You can use your voices if you want.
Actually, what are we tied to at the moment apart from each other?
Handcuffs to the front of the seat in front of you. So, like that.
Okay. So Maybelline's going to say again, but like, depending on who she's closest to, which is, I think Colt. Like, in all seriousness, do you think anyone can actually, like, you know, like you see in the hollow bits, like dislocate the thumbs to get out of the cuffs? Because I would really like to be untied now. And thumpy sounds in space are not good.
It's more. Chad is saying we can't do anything. Our arms are tied. Correction. You can yap. Well, it's up to them. But I am making sure that they have a chance to intervene if they want to. So, Jameson, that was a no, correct? I'll take that as a no. Maybelline, you wanted to break your thumbs? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, not her specifically.
No. Okay.
I think one of us.
All right. Okay. Atten, go ahead and make a deception check, Dex. Go ahead and... Yeah, okay.
Karen picked up what I was putting down.
I think Octavia didn't for a second there, and then she's like...
Oh,
We'll see how this goes. Atten, go.
A dirty 12.
Ooh. 12.
Ooh.
A dirty 12. Yeah.
All right. Now, this is where, Stephen, you and I have to kind of come to terms about what we think disarming means, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm going to let you decide because a 12 is quite a good success. Do you, like, are you trying to, like, gain control of the room with force? Are you trying to just sneakily take something? What are you trying to do?
I'm going for the gun to pull it and go take control of the room and, like, calm the fuck down. We need calm minds, and then untie my friends and land the fucking ship.
Okay, so let's start with step one of that many-step plan. So you take the gun and you say what? As the other one turns on you and says, "Put it down! Put it down!" 'Cause
I point it at his friend. I go, "Let's calm down now."
Okay.
Let's calm down now.
Okay. Yep.
Have a gun. Calm down.
Things are going sideways. We don't want anyone to die. I don't want to die. You guys don't want to die. Now, I think the best thing we can do here is work together. And together means untying my friends to begin with. And I will point at the dude who I haven't got a gun to the head and go, maybe you should do that. We'll watch the cockpit.
He said he's sweating, and the other guy goes, "Just shoot him! I didn't." And the cockpit pilot would go like, "Shut up, Greg!" And it's this big rigmarole. So I'm gonna I see some options in my future, so I'm gonna see what comes up. Okay, what's that? A 1. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I think I need to make a morale test with a 1. This is as bad as it could possibly go, but... Okay. Yep. Steven, we're going to make dex checks, bud. You and I.
What does that mean?
It means make a dex check.
10 plus 1 is 11. I got 2 5s and a 1.
You have the chance to do whatever it is that you want to do, but this guy was already panicking, and now you put a gun to his friend. And I want to be clear, brilliant plan. If he wasn't already panicking, and I rolled as low as I could possibly roll, and then rolled a morale test and failed that. So he's going to shoot. The question is, do you want to stop him from shooting by shooting first, or something else? You have the floor.
Han shot first.
That is correct. Now, are you trying to disarm? Okay. So this would be what's called a cold shot, which from memory is a minus something. I genuinely can't remember. I think it's a -5 or something like that. I think you're close. We will say, you know what? We'll, sorry?
I'm in the thing if you want me to look it up.
Yeah, cold shot. Yeah.
That's only if you're in a ship.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the same thing, unfortunately, in this context.
Okay, you would like to know? Cool, let me tell you what the ship one was. Hang on, I just found it. It's -2.
-2, yeah. Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
The attacker nominates the person they wish to target and makes an attack roll with DM -2.
Yeah, so -2, and you're trying to shoot his hand or his gun, or what specifically?
I mean, I don't want to hurt the guy.
Yeah, no, I'm clarifying.
Yeah, so gun.
Okay, trying to. Yeah, okay, all right, let's do it.
Is this a slug energy?
It is not. It is a archaic weapon, auto pistol.
Okay. Ooh, an 8.
Dex.
Can I bump Dex? That's a
Yep.
9.
Yep, and you've got luck, I assume.
Yep, so I'll take that point of luck to make it a pass.
Okay, then. Tell me what it looks like as you see him beginning to shoot, and you do what? What happens? I'm giving you directorial control of the scene, Steve. You go nuts.
Right. So I have his friend, like an arm on his shoulder, gun like that, and as I see the twitch, and I immediately just go, whoosh, and immediately gun back to his friend's head, and shooting the pistol out of his hand. And I go, let's not do stupid shit. I could have killed you there. Let's get this bird down and my friends unchained, and we can all go home. This ain't worth dying
He's
for.
going to scramble down for his weapon. However, it is clearly like, I'll demonstrate, right? So you've done this, but he's going to go like, he's clearly like moving back towards it. Do you let him? What is it like? What do you let him do in this situation? Like, he's clearly going for it.
He had his chances. I'm fucking putting a bullet in his head.
No. Let me be clear. He's asking for permission to grab his weapon to protect himself as he unchains. Like that's obvious. He's not actually going for it. He's like this.
You have my word as a former but still fellow officer of the law. Nothing shall befall you under my visage.
So is that a yes, you're letting him grab the gun, or no?
If you touch that gun, I'm putting a bullet between your eyes.
There you go.
Can I grab the gun, Jack?
Yeah.
From next to
Yep.
Incredible.
Man.
One by one, you are unlocked. The cockpit pilot is like, do you just want to
take us down?
Okay. He feels a little nervous about keeping his head turned away from you guys, but he will do as he's told.
You have my word? Don't worry about that. As he hears the gun cock.
Okay. As you approach, does anyone want to assist with this Does anyone have any piloting in small craft? Or piloting in general? Octavia, let's do Octavia. I think.
Oh wait, no, I don't have any in pilot. I apologize. I have it in flyer. Different.
That's an atmosphere one, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the
yeah, I'm
atmosphere.
an atmosphere girly. Sorry.
That's all
Don't
good.
try, it'll be hilarious.
Cam, don't you have something? What do you have? You have pilot something, don't you?
He has
What if
engineer.
it says pilot?
I have
Yeah.
pilot. I have pilot and navigate.
Oh, I thought Marcus did too. Okay. I was trying to get other players to roll a die at some point, but yeah, you roll again. Fuck it.
Main character, baby.
Shut the
Yeah,
hell
pilot
up.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Wow. Okay, so you made it very bad. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, as it turns out, trying to keep a room under control, keep a hostage, and also, it's like, oh no, it's like this. You can hear a as the ship does not quite make its docking point, and in fact, makes. Yeah. I'm gonna get chat to roll a d6 for me, please, if you don't mind. Exclamation mark roll space
Right,
6.
he's ripping a hole in the hull.
In there and
Why do I have a feeling this isn't Steven's first time doing this?
I'm going to ignore the 4 because then it would be Steven again, and I'm not doing that. Octavia, as this is happening, and the ship is trying to make a docking point with where an air raft would be. You swear for a second as this thing scrapes along the hull of the laboratory ship that you see a pair of eyes staring through one of the many windows, and by the time you snap back to confirm what you saw, you see black through that same window.
I am 5 days sober at this point. I think she's hallucinating, so she does not say shit. She's just like, "We're coming out of the shadows
I should have licked his face.
Okay. Now, is there damage to the ship? Unclear. That's a problem for later, you guys. However, we're going to open it up. We're going to open up the map, which is Owlbear Rodeo, the link that I posted last week. I will link it again if I have to. Just bear with me while I... There we go. That's the one.
Rolling up.
Guys, not only can you watch the bomber back, you can also watch amazing clips of the bomber on the same channel in short form.
That is true.
And for
So-
behind the scenes, join our Discord. And
And
join
Good time,
the
actually.
bomber the bomber conversation.
It's cool in there.
It's
Shoo,
cool,
shoo,
man.
shoo, shoo.
Cool in there.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
There's pretty, as the kids say, skibbity or higher memes in there.
Oh, cool.
6-7.
Even as a fellow kid, I can confirm that the kids unfortunately do say this, and it's depressing as
I
fuck.
know they do. I know they do.
I got asked today at work if I was making a 6-7 reference, and I had to say, no, I am too old for that, and I'm also really sad that I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. My mum
So-
works at school, and she keeps making the references, and it makes me so sad.
Go, Mom.
6-7.
Lean in, I say.
Shut the fuck up, Steven.
Please, someone make a meme and also clip that. I'll be telling Steven to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be a recurring thing, I feel.
You guys get off the ship.
Yes.
Back to it.
Yes, we do.
Sorry.
now we're going. No, you're right. And we're going to. Okay, now here's the thing. Yes, the rest of you have your stun guns, etc., etc.
I have my pistol.
Yeah, well,
Lara
that's
has
the
a pistol as
thing.
well.
The guards are meant to be coming with you. They have, like, what do you want to do with them? Because, like, you're kind of controlling collectively the room now. So if you want to have a conversation about that, you can. Kukur, for what it's worth, has never looked happier. he's just got this, like, honestly, I'll show you what he looks like. He's just,
His tail is starting to wag.
and
Just
a little bit of
emphasize
tongue
that.
lolling out. Just
Oh no, he's red rocketing.
so
Can I
guards.
chuck my gun to
Question
Colt?
mark. Can you what with the what?
Can I chuck my gun to Colt because I cannot use it?
Or just immediately grabs it, clears the chamber, and goes, "Alright, ready?"
There we go. That's
So-
correct.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we found ourselves in a fine situation here. Now, we have taken control of our little situation here. Now, we have our fine friends here who were kind enough to fly us here. Do we trust them with a stun gun?
I don't
Or
trust
do we
Greg.
want to bring them with us?
Definitely bring him with us, but maybe take the keys to this rig so they don't fuck off.
You know what? You're
Yeah,
right. No,
I
I'm gonna
agree
put-
with that. Let's not leave him behind.
Mm.
hmm.
At
It's
best,
not
they're
Now,
You want
boy-
the pilot to come with you also?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. All right. Just to
Now,
be clear.
fellas,
So you've
I'm
got
gonna put
3
you-
dead weights.
now I'm gonna put you under the best care and protection there is. Marcus, Octavia, you're in charge of the boys.
Marcus
I-
just drops his head up and just goes, "Ah."
I
You
scuttle
can pat
to
him
the
too.
and just like hold his hand and go, "We're gonna have so much fun."
Yay.
Done.
Mark gives Lyra this pleading look of "Help me."
Okay. So you're taking the ship's pilot and 2 guards. Are you giving them weapons,
Wait,
or are
can
you
they
just
even-
making
Can
them?
they even fucking shoot a gun? The pilot?
Can the pilot? I mean, do you ask him?
Yes, I would probably be like, "Can you shoot a gun?"
No.
Neither can
I mean, I get physically, yeah, but not well.
Oh. Physically, I can't. Can't lift my arms above my elbows.
Oh,
Now, well, in that case, I can give you one of them conundrums. Would you
No.
feel safer with us? Or handcuffed in the shuttle in the back? We
I
can
don't know what
protect
we're
you.
walking into, so these guys seem to still think it's mining equipment. It has to be mining equipment. Shut up, Greg.
God damn, Greg.
Shut up, Greg.
Wait, so what were you guys told? It was just mining equipment? We're told that there were other people here you would contact, we'd get mining equipment, boom, boom, that's it?
It's a laboratory ship. It made sense on paper. Also,
Well, it
we're
made
not
sense
really
with
paid to
the
question.
fucking- Right, that makes sense. Yeah,
I mean,
anyway,
to your
continue.
point, yeah, it's a little stranger now that we're here and we've never really been given an assignment like this before.
Have you gotten any bad reviews at work recently?
The pilot? You're asking the pilot that?
Yeah, I'm asking all of the 3 of them.
We don't generally take reviews from prisoners.
No. Have you received reviews like from your other, not from prisoners? We all know that'd be shit. No prisoner's gonna be like this
3
guy.
out of 1 cavity search. 3 out of 10 cavity search. Didn't warm his hands up.
Can you clarify the question?
She's asking, when was your last performance review, and did you get a raise last time?
Okay.
I've
That
done these
works
a lot.
so well as a translation.
They all look at each other, and it's the first time there's like a legitimate laugh between them. This is, yeah, no, that's not how this shit works. This is, again, let's be clear. You have gone to this prison planet. It's a place where you can earn a living, but they're probably not doing much better than you are. There's certain people who enjoy it,
so
and
I
certain
just
people
was
who are living in
asking-
luxury, but they are not, yeah.
He did the thing.
Yeah,
He did
it
that
worked.
thing.
I mean,
Yeah, boy.
I'm once again asking for stable internet.
gotta
Oh, damn.
So, did I answer the question or not?
Yeah. I think I want you to know that, like, Octavia's pretty much getting at the fact that this probably planned, and they were just probably useless. And the parent were just like, well, what's the easiest way to get rid of them? Fucking hope they die on this mission. Like, whatever. That's what she was getting at. While also trying to lovingly look into the pilot's eyes like a little creep.
Yeah, he's very uncomfortable. I'd say he's probably like, he looks like he's like 22 or something like that, and he's just like, oh.
Oh, he's
okay.
a baby!
Yeah, he's just
Start stroking his little head.
To answer the question, just because we've been mostly in a pilot area and talking, he goes, I don't know what we're walking into, so I can't answer that. It's almost certainly not my equipment. We're gonna have to have a conversation one way or another about what the hell you people plan to do. I'm not paid enough to put up a fight about this, but we're gonna have to go back. That's the only closest planet that there is.
I don't think we're going back.
I don't think they want us to go back or expect us.
No.
I
Yeah.
don't want to go back. They didn't give me my luggage. We're definitely going forward.
They 100% know that we gotta steal this fucking ship. They've planned this. That's why you three are here.
Isn't this Marcus's
ship
ship?
in ages.
Nope. No one said that.
Oh.
At any point.
And just fuck it, my game now.
It is now.
My bad news.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, he that's what he says. He just shrugs and he just goes, well, you probably don't want us with you, so good luck to you if
No,
you can
you're
get
great,
this
mate.
ship.
Yeah, I think we want you
You're
in the
like-
front, where we can see you.
And in front of me,
I,
my knee shield.
can I change my mind?
No,
Okay.
no. So
All right.
You gentlemen.
You have to go forward with confidence and believe in yourself.
I believe
sure
in
it'll be
myself
fine.
just fine.
Doesn't
Don't
sound
worry, I'm
like
a
it.
very good doctor. If you die, I can maybe bring you back.
Oh, that's really exciting.
Right?
Okay.
Oh.
So you're bringing these people along to what end? No one knows. And you are
Meat
in.
shield.
Okay.
Red shirts.
Imagine.
Perfectly good NPCs. We're not gonna waste them.
I'm not. I didn't say you can't. I said you
invested
don't
in
have a
Greg,
plan
man.
of what to do with them. Okay. All
Greg's
right.
got a
Nice,
picture of a
but
wife
he's
that
got
doesn't.
Plan.
The area you are in is dark, and I would say the most likely person to notice this straight off the bat would probably be Marcus, except he's not here, so I'll say someone else. we'll say Jameson. It's not because the lights are off. You step a little carefully and you feel glass underneath your feet.
Looking around, is the any broken observation windows?
No, the lights are smashed.
lights.
All of them.
Whatever did this is wanting to stay hidden, so I suggest we shut the fuck up, at least for a little bit.
It's also worth noting, everyone would be aware of this. This is where the air raft goes. There is no air raft.
We're all in vac suits, aren't we?
That was not established.
I thought we were given vac suits.
Yeah, we were.
You're
told
right.
we got
I'm being contrarian for the fun. Yeah, I think logically speaking, you probably would have had the suit part, and you guys would probably be competent enough to put the helmets on and stuff as you're entering it. The gravity, for the record, also seems to be working once you dock.
Well,
life system's working? The life system's working? Sorry, I don't know if I'm cutting in and out.
I don't know if you could... you probably could have determined that back on the boat, but that was not established. So I'm going to say... Actually, with the 12, I would say you probably could tell that like the life support systems were working, yes.
I was just going to tell Greg to take his helmet off.
You got
So
the
if you think
weapons.
of a name for
You're gonna force him to. You can, sure.
He's our canary.
So cruel. Take off your helmet.
Greg's just trying to get a paycheck. He's got a bitch of a wife at home.
All right.
You don't earn enough money.
What a wild assumption.
Yeah.
What a wild assumption.
Could be a bitch of a husband,
doesn't
damn
Greg
it.
have a husband?
It's current year.
Or just a spouse.
Yeah, why are we adding bitch into this?
Exactly.
It could
No,
just be a
the problem
spouse.
The problem is the gender of the bitch. It's specifically it is a bitch.
Could be any. Could be a vodka, and then it's a compliment. It's the best compliment a dog can give you.
That's fair.
I stole that from
He's
a
in
public
a-
interview. Just like, oh, son of a bitch. That's the best compliment a dog can give you.
Oh, no, Bobby.
He's in a secret relationship with Big Rolf.
Whoa!
And
Rolf's
Get him back
Lewis,
to Big Rolf.
All right, moving on. What are you doing?
Anyway, can we put Greg in front and make him walk forwards?
Oh man.
You've got the weapons, so yeah, if you really want.
We'll make a deal.
Walk him.
Whoever leads the way
You're-
gets
for the record, you're
status
still in the
kick.
dark, so you let me know if you want to do anything about that. Or actually, you know what? I would say you're probably your vac suits probably have like some sort of flashlight on the side. That would make sense to me. So let's assume that for the purposes of this, and I will ask: do you switch them on?
I did.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I missed. Everyone was speaking at the same time.
I think everyone
Not
said
gonna
yes.
say yes.
Yes. Okay. Lyra, the wall that you are facing closest to has a pair of bloody handprints.
Cute.
Oh. Finger paint.
Would I potentially tell with a bit of study how old that blood is? How recently it was put there?
Inside a vac suit. You probably could with the right area and way of doing so. For now, you could just make a difficulty 10 medic check to eyeball it.
I will give it a go.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, double sixes for a 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
Smart.
I'm gonna say as far like you come to the conclusion, but in a different way, which is that you can see that the handprints sort of give the impression rather than someone going la 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 la, they instead were like this. And again,
Yeah.
where are you standing?
Probably right in front of them if I was studying them.
In the room specifically, you are standing in the air raft room, which means this is a place where gravity goes bye-bye, and ipso facto, that's probably that body outside.
Fascinating. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Who did not have a vac suit, so that was probably evacuated real fast.
That does happen.
Indeed. Well, it seems like we've got a match for our corpse outside. What do we think happened here, folks?
Maybelline spent a lot of time on space stations in her life. Has she seen like anyone potentially seen people accidentally jettisoned out before? Mostly through rich kid bullshit. Yeah, accidentally.
What? Theoretically, maybe. What's the intent of the question? What are you trying to ask me?
Well, it was more like, what do we think? Like Dr. Lara's asked, what do we think has happened? And so it's more of a draw from like history or experience here. Like, you know, this shit sometimes happens, you know, Imperium stuff.
Okay, so you're trying to figure out the intent of why this might have happened?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, sorry, you'll hear that from me a lot because I try to drum into the narrative, the dramatic question of the thing. So to that point, no, not generally a prank. Pretty deadly thing to do. Maybe if you've got a vac suit on, there's like some sort of like vacuum spitting thing that idiots do if they have too much money. I would believe that. But generally speaking, without a vac suit, not so much. There's two things this could have been. It was an accident or it was murder. There's not too much in between there. As for the glass and the smashing of it when the gravity is clearly working, ipso facto, probably the lights are too. So someone could have switched off the light. No idea. Not enough information yet.
If I was kind of pulling from my backstory with my investigator and my cop thing, can I do like an investigation check on the bloody handprint suit kind of scenario? Can I like read?
To what end?
Basically, can I like Batman style read the room or like reenact?
Not in the dark. No.
Not
you'd need
even with my flashlight on.
Yeah, no, it's too dark in here. As I said, it was either an accident or it was murder. That's probably as close as you're going to get without like getting like proper lighting up in here. But I do want to quickly go back to Maybelline. Maybelline, was there any point you wanted to drive on or say to everyone based on that question that you asked me?
I think she's actually going to relay that. It's like, look, everyone, I've been on so many. I mean, I literally have grown up on spaceships and spaceports and, you know, all that fun stuff. There's only, look, it's death or accident. Like, murder or accident. It's one of the two, folks. And look, I don't really want to go in there apart from, you know, to move forward. But if we make, like, let's let our trained guards, and she does the air quotes in front of them, trained guards go first, and we're going to have to go in there. I don't think there's a lot else to see here until we go inside and work out what the hell happened.
I mean, all I'd want to say with the murder or accident is that if it was an accident, why would they have had bloody handprints before they were shot out?
Well, depends on the accident, to be honest.
I guess. True.
We're very bleedy people.
Fair. People are bleedy. You're right.
Yeah.
She would know out of all of us.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
I agree.
and you
I
know,
agree
look,
with
no offense to our friend Kokoro here, but I'm sure they know as well. Humans very bleedy.
you.
Generally,
I mean,
yes.
I agree with you.
See?
Oh my god.
Do
I
we
agree, though.
maybe perhaps want to get out of the vacuum room before it does again
That's
the
what I'm trying
vacuum
to
room?
say. Let's
All right,
I'll
let's
go
mosey.
first, and then
Let's
go.
go.
Okay.
Marcus, you lead the way. You know what's going on.
100% I do. Yeah.
What do you need filling in, Cam? Basically, light smashed, bloody handprints, clearly belonging to the body that you interacted with as you docked poorly. Completely dark in here. You're using flashlights. So,
Cool.
yeah, that's long and short of it.
Yeah.
So, should I assume that you're getting one of these dudes to open the door and go forward ahead of you?
Oh, la, Greg.
You want Greg to do it? Okay.
Specifically,
Great.
Fucking Greg.
Shut up, Greg. Okay.
Nice sausage roller.
Okay. He goes up
Patton's
to the
making a point
button.
to be-
The door is closed. He hits it, and it opens. Ipso facto, power on. And yet these people smash the lights for some reason.
They mostly come out in time. Mostly.
Okay, so Greg steps out a little bit.
Atton's gonna make a point of being last in blood. So everyone he can see.
You guys
Aim
all
like
have access to
straight up.
owlbear, so put yourself wherever you want to be.
I am scuttling after Greg. I'm too excited. This is a lab ship. That means that we could have some experimental drugs on here. 5 days! And I know what I want.
I was gonna say
Drugs,
it's about. I think
fire,
I'd do more. Okay,
all
man.
the cool shit.
Colt's just gonna follow in third man.
All right.
Yeah, Maybelline's gonna go behind Colt. She's not stupid.
Fair.
Not in this
Just gonna
case,
shrink
anyway.
you guys a little bit. Hang on.
Colt, you seem to be a man of the military. How do you think we should take this room by room? What's your army brain telling you?
Training tells me to get the fuck out of here, but well, we got a job to do. So, room by room, check the corners, watch each other's backs.
Do we want to
And,
do a buddy system?
Best way. Everyone.
Door here.
No.
This is how far the light goes from where Greg is currently standing.
So if I'm moving further into the room, Colt's going to enter and he's going to quickly look to the side for a control panel of some sort.
What do you mean a control panel? To what end?
Sorry, can we see any broken glass on this floor as well?
Yes.
Okay,
This
then
corridor
can
is
they get
dark
one
and
from
all
there?
of the ceiling light fixtures have been smashed.
So it kind of just does what I was going to do then. We're going to just try lights, but they're big smash as well, pointless.
Yep, you can tell the glass has been broken. Yep. So pick a direction, folks. Door here, hallway there.
Doorway first.
This
Yeah.
door here?
Door's
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to clear the room first, maybe?
We've got a door and a hallway, so
I put my faith in Greg.
in Greg we trust.
IGT. IGWT.
Seems to be more hallway. Doesn't surprise you. If anything, you can basically imagine that you guys are on a spinning kind of like a cat treadmill. If you've ever seen those big ring things, that's basically what you are, except gravity compensates. So
So we know because we saw it from approach. Giant donut.
That is correct.
Okay. And so we saw one bit, another bit, and donut. Whereabouts did we dock in that spectrum?
I really don't know how I can describe that to you,
like
verbally.
If the bridge was the front, like the bridge is here, and then
you don't know anything about the nature of the ship. What you've done is you've found a docking point in a AirPod room. What I would say is because I get the feeling you're trying to basically kind of like create a bit of a mental map. The only one who might know this is Lyra and or Maybelline. So both of you can make a intellect check to see what you remember. Okay.
Is there not a emergency map on the wall?
Not where you're
It's
currently
where
saying.
there's a fire.
On the computer.
Like
It's probably one
I
on the
rolled
ship's
an
computer, but you haven't found
11.
one yet. Yep.
Oh, nice.
You've probably been on a laboratory ship or two.
Say so. Yeah.
In fact, I sent you a little thingy a week or 3 ago, Piggles.
Oh,
do you remember
yes.
that?
Let me go. Yeah, let me find that real quick.
It was a message I sent to you directly.
Just checking the bit.
As people just finding that, but well, we're all just sort of open that door. The cult is going to just check the rest of the room, make sure there's nothing hiding in the stage.
There's not much to check. As I said, the light is somewhat limited here in flashlight terms, so that's what you see so far. So if you want to keep everyone moving, you can. But yeah, you found what I sent you, Piggles.
Mm-hmm.
You have a distinct memory of that. It's a sudden flash in your mind, and you picture that very distinct image of being on a ship just like this and seeing what you thought was someone overdosing on what I presume is a quote of yours, something fun. Yeah. And now you're here and you begin to think to yourself, or up to you, Piggles, maybe that's not a coincidence.
This feels like I've been here before, everybody. But I think it was cleaner last time. And she's just kind of looking around.
What, on this exact ship?
Or a ship like it. TBD.
Maybe I've been on a lot of ships, but it's ringing a bell.
Well, does that ringing tell you where the cockpit may be?
Where the cockpit is well, you rolled very well, so I will tell you what you are standing in is the area of quadrant 1.
Okay.
In terms there are 4 quadrants on a laboratory ship, and specifically what you would probably be looking for is the nearest computer to find out what you can find out. Now, this is the next part of this, right? These guards think it's mining equipment. You think it's a black box, or were told this. The question that might be coming to Maybelline's mind at this point is, are we here for a different reason entirely? That is TBD, but I'm putting it out there because it's important to know. So, to find the nearest computer, you just give me 1 second. That would be near the center of the lab. And let me just... If you had to guess, it's probably in quadrant 4, which is in this direction. The way you're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's going to relate and go, look, if it's like kind of the other ones that I've been, we need to head that way. And she points down through the doorway that they've just opened. It's like it's going to be down in this section somewhere. These things usually tend to have a pretty similar layout. So even if it's not this exact ship, I like it should be pretty similar with some, you know, minor tweaks. It all looks pretty. It doesn't look not standard.
Did we establish that the lights are broken in here too?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like we got a plan then. We'll head down, get that computer on. We need to know what the fuck we're here for. We can't just walk around blind. Let's see if we can get a message back to Keanu. We need to know what we're actually looking for.
If they told us different things,
Yeah.
I
Do you
don't know.
think we're going back to Keanu?
If they want this job done.
I think they want us out of here. And by out of here, I mean dead.
Very possible.
And you decided to bring us along.
Well, I didn't know that for sure. Before.
Kakar will clear his throat and go,
If they wanted you dead, they would have informed the guards, lined you up, put you in the station, and shot you.
Fair.
There are
Yeah, I
easier
concur.
ways.
I concur.
Are you mocking me?
I would never. You want some scratches?
He values his life too much, Kakar. Don't worry.
you want to make a dex check there, Stephen?
Oh no.
Yeah, welcome to the classic. Jake takes what you said and fucks you with it. I got an 8.
Ooh.
Okay.
7 plus 1.
11. Okay. So I'm going to say that it's a situation where I'm going to go like, yeah, fair enough. Stephen's probably joking and being meta, but that wasn't clear. So in that case, basically what happens is in a whirl of emotion, suddenly you are right up against the wall. And you can feel his breath stinks, to put it. And you can feel a tiny bit of drool kind of touching, like, well, no, you can't because you're in a vac suit. But he would be in a situation where he's, got you like this. And I'll tell you what he would do. He would put his hands/claws right on top of the glass. And you feel on the inside of the helmet, like you can hear the of a tiny bit of pressure at the base of the plate.
And I'm going to reply, I go, you go. And he's going to feel the barrel of the pistol.
Oh, no, he's not, because he beat you.
No. No.
Yes.
I use my luck to say no.
Now, to the point of what I'm trying to say is we'll say you like go for that and blah blah blah. He would have thought of that. He can see you have a weapon, right? So, but for the purposes of this, because I'm not trying to get into a dick contest, the situation is this: you motion for it, and then as he probably has your arm pinned. Let's be real. He will let it go. And then, as you are free to do it with what you want with it, he says,
Are you fast enough?
and he will drop you to your feet, and his tail, which I think he would have conveniently kind of just like we're going to say that there's a Vargas spacesuit version. Why wouldn't there be? And a convenient hole for the tail is much more irritated in its flipping. So no damage is taken, but the point was made.
Ego. I can't. I'm the reason you're free right now, puppy dog. As I walk away.
Oh, Stephen, why do you make me do this? Okay.
If she hears puppy dog, she's probably just gonna turn around and be. Did you just say?
He's kind of a murderer, dude. Are you are you actually?
This is
Or,
a
like,
pirate.
I mean, probably.
I mean, the polar
He's gonna
opposites. I'm a
fuck you up.
Oh no, I'm here for it. I just need to clarify because I don't want to punish you for something that you're doing above table. Is this actually happening? Because if so, you're gonna have to roll a deception check to make it quiet enough that he doesn't hear.
But I wanted.
I don't mind. I'm here for whatever. That's why I'm giving you the option.
I'm gonna play it out as Atten will remember that and hold a grudge for later, and not saying it to himself,
All right.
just for the sake
Inside
of the
your head.
story.
That's fine. I love that. That is so perfectly fine. Chat, this is what happens sometimes when there's like, oh, I say this. No. I'm just like, they are there. They can hear you. And it's a back and forth thing. Stephen is used to it to some degree, but we worked out a solution we're all happy with, question mark, Stephen? Yes?
Yes, fine.
There you go. Perfect. All right,
Pull
so.
his tail when he's not looking.
Oh, who did that? Yeah, in the line, you might get away with that. Someone else who, like, it was him.
Greg, how could you?
It was Greg.
Yeah, fuck you, Greg.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, long story short, yeah, there's that moment. You go for your weapon. He's got it pinned down. You can feel the pressure on the plate. He squeezes, and there's no damage taken. And you mutter something to yourself that isn't coherent enough for him to give a shit about.
And I'm uncomfortably erect. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I get you. So was he. So, anyway.
Oh, no.
All right. So, if it's all right, I reckon I actually want to hear from Marcus, as I assume you guys are heading down the way. Marcus, would you like to be doing anything in particular as everyone is doing their thing?
I will look at Perry, who's standing near me, and I'll just give him a look and be like, "So you didn't
Perry's the
answer
pilot.
my question." No,
Yep, go ahead.
Not the blood horse?
Yeah, I'll be like, "You didn't answer my question before, or the guards didn't. Were you guys getting paid overtime for this?"
We were offered a voucher for
A
food.
voucher. Right. Is it
And
worth it?
and a free drink.
It's a good deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
You make that deal, I'll make that deal. Damn, it's a good deal.
I'm gonna have to be honest with you, my friend. I feel like you guys, along with us, got the really raw end of the deal.
You're talking to the pilot, and he was the one who was the only one. He was the one telling Greg to shut up all those times. So he seems to be the most calm, ironically, the youngest out of all of them. And he just goes.
Yeah, we're all screwed at the moment.
He just kind of shrugs, like you can see even through the glass, he's like uncomfortable with what's going on. He's just like, I guess I just gotta hope that, I get to go home. Same with you, I guess. Right now, I'm not in a position to argue. You hold all the cards.
Well,
But
how about
if we do survive this, do you mind hitting me? Cause
hitting you?
yeah, I'm gonna need like a big old goose egg or something, cause they're gonna want to know that I didn't surrender without a fight.
Tell you what, you
Not
watch
now.
my back, I'll watch yours, and then when all is said and done, I'll give you that egg on your head for you.
Cool. Yeah, this is weird. I'm just gonna act like I'm not here for a while, if that's all right. he's talking with a prisoner. He's in this weird place. He's just gonna I'm gonna disassociate for a while. Cool. Yep. Great.
Yep. And then I'll look over at Octavia, and how tall is Octavia?
That's a really good question. I assume that she's just like gremlin size, just so short.
Oh, so
Just like
Marcus will have
4'6".
to. Yeah, Marcus will lean down and go. I'm still a bit unsure with Atton's piloting skills. I think we should make sure if anything goes sour, at least Perry survives. At least we know he can fly the ship.
I can fly the ship.
I'm sure you could, and I'm sure you'd be very good at it. But we need someone a bit more qualified than pretty much all of us at the moment, I think.
Okay, well, if you're gonna be like smart about it or anything, sure.
You talking
I don't have
shit,
any
glass
problems.
draw?
Nah, just I thought you had to pilot a ship, and there's a great big pile of scratch on the side. I'm surprised you didn't blow the hull apart.
What did I say about shutting the fuck up when we can?
Okay,
Lottie,
now
did you want us to be
I will
quiet?
point out that there are doors along here. Does that matter to anyone, or are you just going straight through to find the computer?
You should be looking in every door, or at least Octavia will be trying to actively open every door. She's still looking for drugs, man. Like, you're looking for a computer. She's on another mission right now, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I will
she's
point out, because you
never
guys
in-
move far back enough at this point, there's also this little area here, which I will describe in just a moment. We're on 17, that's 18. So, that little area there, as you start opening these doors, Octavia, and you can see that these are what's called staterooms, which is a fancy word for bedrooms. So, just kind of personal possessions. You what?
Oh crap, no one was a drug dealer in this thing. I'm like turning up the mattress like like it's a jail cell, being like, what is it?
You can make a recon check. Maybe you get lucky.
Recon what? Recon X?
Intellect.
Recon intelligence? Fuck no!
Can Maybelline help?
I guess so. You can make a check of your own.
Great. If I'm supporting, do I roll 1 dice or 2? I can't remember.
Oh, you. Well, supporting would have happened beforehand, so just roll your own check.
Okay.
I'd like to just be following Octavia.
That is a 9.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Her and Maybelline are like that two chicks that meet at like 4 in the morning around the glass table and it's suddenly just sisters for
And
life.
no, wait. We're the girls that meet in the club in the bathroom.
In the toilet,
Oh,
sorry,
yes.
yeah,
And
you're
then
right.
we become best friends.
Excessively. Yeah. Octavia's throwing up excessively, and Maybelline comes in and goes, "I'll hold your non-existent hair." Like,
I will make sure your twigs don't go in the toilet bowl.
let me hold your drink, darling.
Yes.
So, how'd you go?
I rolled a 9.
A 9. There's some credits, you know, and the like. Probably like a couple of like credit bars and things, like, you know, credit cards, as in literally in my head, credits is like, you know, kind of like cash, but like cyberpunk, kind of like little rectangular prisms that you can put stuff onto, kind of like a Mikey card or a public transport card. Kind of just update it as you need to.
Them just in case they've got something on.
Yeah, sure. It's like 200 worth of credits, but you know, better than kick in the mouth. Yes. So this area here, if I've got my numbers correct, and I think I do, there are no lighting fixtures installed here, but this is what's called a hard point, which is a ship fixture. This area could hold a turret and weaponry. It does not, and no weaponry has ever been installed as far as you can tell. And you can see... No, that's not accurate to that area. So this must... I'm not quite sure what this is, I'll be honest with you. This must be the auxiliary bridge, maybe. Stand by. Trying to figure out what this is. Because you were in 14, that's 17, 18, 13. Must be this. Maybe it's the laboratory. Yeah, could be. Yeah, let's say it is, because that makes a bit more sense, at least right now. Sorry, people, if I'm reading the map wrong. Don't jump for me. This area is dark, and all ceiling lighting fixtures have been smashed. An acrid burnt odor fills the room. The auxiliary laboratory is essentially identical in form and purpose to the main lab. Why are they telling me this stuff? So that's like spoilers anyway. This area is completely wrecked though, and the equipment and apparatus have been destroyed by what looks like an explosion. There's shattered pipes, etc. Colt, if you want to make an investigation check, and Maybelline, you're up the front with Octavia, so you're doing that. Asin, you can as well. Intellect, investigation.
Oh, baby, a 10.
Woo.
With other numbers.
Yeah, the blues are calling.
Just a 9.
The notable things that you can find seem to be vials, and they all seem to have a sort of yellowish color to them. They have the numbers 1077 and 1079 on them. That is what you find in there.
I'm actually
Now,
going to pocket those
ahead.
for now.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's fine.
pocket those for now, yeah.
Worth noting, Atten, you can also see there's another door here and another door there, but you know that the computer's probably in this direction, so it's up to you. Still proceeding downward.
Sorry, Greg.
That's a yes? Everyone
yes.
proceeding
Yeah.
downward?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry, I was just making notes. That's a yes.
No, you're good. Everyone moves downward. You come to another door.
Greg, you first again.
Greg.
Okay, so you're...
Oh,
Alright.
meat puppet.
Alright.
Jesus.
Am I wrong?
No.
Squishy.
Yeah.
Drugs!
Okay.
What is it, Precious?
So this area here, as you proceed down, this would be 21. Broken glass coats this stateroom, and you see remnants of lighting fixtures that have been smashed. The room stinks, assumedly due to the dead body you can see in front of you, lying in the center of the floor. What would you guys like to do? Actually, this is notable. Coming in first is Greg, and I have to get him to make a morale test. He passes, but he goes, "Oh, God!" And you can see why. He's not just dead. Their eyes have been chewed out.
Octavia, have you been on this ship before?
I scuttle forward and I'm like, oh, they got the tastiest bit.
And a leg has been torn off. As you approach closer, they are sort of... It's a weird kind of mirror in the torchlight, to be honest, from what I imagine Octavia's expression is. The corpse somewhat matches it. Because it looks like something has chewed away most of her lips, giving her a sort of horrific grin.
Can I try and tell the cause of death? Like just bleeding out, trauma?
Probably the missing leg. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can make a medic check to be specific, yeah?
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Also, just generally for the time that this was done, like how long she's been lying here. Because she's been in
You can roll for one or the other, I would say. They're separate checks. But
I'll
you
say
have
that-
a medic with you in the form of Jameson, so you could ask him to do something, and you
True.
can find out something else.
Yeah, true. Colts, would you be able to potentially tell how long this body's been here?
I just saunter over and just start doing preliminary checks.
Yep, go for it. Give it a roll. Intellect, medic, education if it's better. Both are fine in this case.
14.
Okay.
I can't read. Apparently, it's hard. 15.
What? Okay.
Jesus.
I'll put 2 plus 1.
How many
Damn.
days old this is?
Sorry.
Well, she's got
Okay.
39 years, so that's this many days. But this has been here for.
So this is me being wibbly wobbly with time as far as what you guys have experienced in the prison. But I'm going to say how many days you were in there, because technically speaking, that all happened like in a single day. But it's kind of more interesting to imagine this took a couple of days for things to get off the ground. So with that in mind, can I get a D6 from Pickles, please?
Yes.
This will be +1.
So that'll make 5 with the +1.
Okay. 5 days, give or take, is how old this body is. And about 7 days ago is when this Imperium ghost appeared and gave you this information, Lyra.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm no, I'm doing it in the wrong order. 5 days old body, I'd say 3 days since the communication. So this has happened after the fact.
Yeah, okay.
Which means
And
that and you're pretty damn certain of this with how high you rolled, which means that the Imperium knew about this. Or, and this is an additional idea I'm putting in because Lyra would think of it, and also because I like a healthy dose of paranoia, whoever told you knew. Because Jameson worked for the Imperium, and now he's in prison. His co-worker, if you want to call it that, was the one that reached out. Now, Jameson's co-worker O'Hare, yeah, they did missions and stuff, but they certainly weren't wearing that kind of uniform. Never, not once. You were Marines. You were meant to, you were grunts in the truest sense of the word. So, to reiterate, what I'm saying is, whoever this person was, whoever they represented, they knew what they were sending you to. That you are certain of. The only question is why.
Colt, do you know anything more about Clara O'Hare?
I mean, I know her date of birth, her favorite color. We did a few missions together, but outside of that, no, we were just the shit kickers. We went in, cleared it out, went home.
Because it seems like she knew that whatever was going on here was going on, and potentially sent us knowingly into that. Which kind of mirrors your experiences from my knowledge of your experiences.
I mean, it's been some time since I last spent time with her, but it doesn't sound like her. Then again, why the fuck am I in prison?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Her, I understand.
Which her are you pointing to?
Octavia.
As she's doing a staring match with the grin corpse. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
she's
much
uncomfortably close.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, O'Hare obviously knows that you're here. Why wouldn't she have gotten you out at least if she knew that you were innocent, knew that you had nothing to do with a crime? I don't know, I don't trust her.
I don't think I do anymore either.
Well, can I try and search, like, if I haven't already from the med check, can I try and search the body to see if there's anything more on it?
Nothing of note.
Fair enough. Well, I guess we keep moving. Keeping in mind that whatever did this could still potentially be here, and I don't particularly want to get my eyes ripped out.
Was it
Oh,
the
I'll
eyes
tell
that
you,
ripped
actually,
out, or
that was
it
after the fact.
eyelids?
You rolled high enough on your med check. That was rats.
Oh, that was rats.
Rodents.
Yummy.
Oh, for a second there, I thought we had some Event and shit going on.
So I was like, Jack's doing a
mean-
fire.
Rats make sense. They go for the easy bits first. And I don't have to update my notes.
Okay, so whatever killed this person didn't like rip their eyes out and or like eyelids and bite their lips.
And chew their
No,
lips. obviously.
yeah,
That's
chew-
reassuring.
It maimed and moved on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
This was not the result of anything sophisticated. It was hardcore. It was brutal. But it wasn't, like this is, I mean, the leg kind of gives that away. Someone was extremely aggressive.
Is the leg in the room?
How is the leg popped off? Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually the question I wanted to, like,
You know
was
what?
it like
That's not
clean
written in
or
the
like
adventure. I'll say it's, like here by Kaka, who is,
looking
probably just
hungry.
looking down at, a little bit, actually. Yeah.
I nod
Like-
to him. If he catches my eye, I nod to him like, sure, go ahead. It's the arm. Like, snack, buddy, snack.
I have a
Well,
snack.
you all have helmets on still, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've ascertained
if
that the
you're-
life systems work. Haven't we?
What now?
We ascertained that the life support systems worked, didn't we?
That's correct.
Okay. He'd be
But
fine.
we only got Greg to take off his helmet. I think this is a suggestion.
No,
If you
you-
go
What
to-
about the-
no. If you give it to Kaka, he might take a bite out the leg if you let him.
I actually like Maybelline's got a question actually for Dr. Lara and be like, what got rid of the leg? Just are we talking, something like maybe Kaka, who's very strong and could potentially Kaka, can you rip someone's leg off just out of curiosity? Like no blame because you were with us, but like just out of curiosity. Or is
With
it like
my
clean, like
arms.
someone's gone through with like a some sort of energy blade?
With my arms or
Either arms or teeth, because both is a fair
teeth,
question.
yes, eventually. Not. That's a socket pull. I don't know anything that could do that other than Aslan, maybe.
Oh.
I mean, to answer Maybelline's question, Jack, would I be able to tell whether it was a sophisticated cut or just a rip?
Rip.
He's saying,
Rip.
yeah, Kiko's saying socket rip, so just like,
Okay. Well, I mean, we have connections for Aslan. Not that I'd want
everyone
to.
looks at Octavia.
I'm also going to mention something that I should have mentioned before. If you're not trained in vac suits, then all of your checks have a -2 because it's not ideal. So just a heads up for everyone.
Interesting. Is there any
Good with
way
the vac
that, is there any way that we can improve the vac suit skill, or do we have to train in it? Because there's no like vac suit roll there.
What are you asking me?
As in, like, so vac suit is a stat on our sheet that we
Is
could
a skill? Yeah.
yeah, that we could potentially excuse me, that we could potentially improve. However, there's no like vac suit roll, so would we have to specifically train in that?
I would say it's a situation where it's kind of that there isn't too much that would require a skill roll to if what I think you're asking me, or how you could how could you train in it. Well, normally we roll to determine that, and in this case there's it would probably be a situation where, I'll tell you what, why don't we roll Vaxsuit now and see, and then you could benefit from that. It's kind of arbitrary, but we can do it that way.
You can just pretend that I gave you a crash course on him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, not specifically myself, but I'm asking, like, because we improve skills specifically through the successful rolls that we've done, and we can't necessarily
That's right.
roll
So we're going to arbitrarily say, as you put them on and blah, 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 that you have an opportunity to learn how it's done, kind of like when you do a rock climbing course, to Nick's point, when you do rock climbing, some instructor goes, you do this, then this, then this, and if you don't do it the right way, you die. So, yeah. So yes, you can all roll Vaxsuit. I would say Dex. That makes the most sense to me, but...
Fantastic. Thank you.
I was a scout.
Maybelline already has a 0 in it, so she has Vaxsuit before.
I got a 9.
Okay. So yeah, you can mark those. But for now, you know, the -2 stands.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you're trained in it.
Do they make Vaxsuit small enough for...
And I would also say, while you're in this particular instance, you couldn't train in it until you left this area and blah, blah, blah. Like, you wouldn't suddenly be proficient in the same ship, you know?
I've had 1 hour in this Vaxsuit.
I'm good to go, baby. Yeah, exactly.
She's a genius, that's probably true. Crazy genius.
Out of everyone.
Yep.
Upon your comment of saying like connections with Aslan, you can hear a sort of like a snort from Kukur, and you see like his glass kind of fogging up a little bit, like you're not sure what it was, but yeah, he seems to have opinions.
I have a quick question for the team. I think that Octavia says this in character. What was marked on those things, on those vials you found?
1077, 1079.
Okay, alright. Ignore me. I've been writing my little, like, red board of conspiracies, and I'm trying to tie them all together. Not working. I'm
What does
distracted.
it mean?
Okay. Are you done in this room? Or have anything else you want to say, Duobi?
Are there any weapons or anything lying around?
Not here, no.
Okay.
You all have a stun gun, though.
Have a gun.
I got a good gun.
Let's just go to the, if we get to the computer, then we can find out where everything is, right? We should, like, beeline for the computer.
Okay. So as you go for the next door, Kukur, a little impatiently, will open up the door himself.
Oh, did he eat the leg? I nodded to him.
That hasn't been established. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, if you agree to let him do it, he'll probably, he'll, and the his helmet will come off, and he'll just go, and he'll probably, honestly, not take the leg, but he'll just go, like, what's the word? He'll slip the boot off, and then he will kind of crack off the toes.
I'm not watching this.
It's like popcorn chicken.
I want to shoot him. I'm not shoot this fucking dog.
I'm just so glad that he like looks to me and I'm like, you can do it, and it's just like, then everyone agrees, and everyone else is like, oh, horrifying, and I'm just like,
guys, we did it good.
I've seen worse table manners, but not by much.
Yeah, it's basically popcorn chicken. Just
yeah,
it's
like
table.
On the upside, at least it's not really fresh, so it's like less
jerky,
maybe juicy. Yeah, maybe it's more like jerky.
Okay. So as you guys make your way in through, you can see the beginnings of the lab, and as you do so, we're going to take our break. So we will see each other in 10 minutes. Take care of yourselves until then, and we will see you soon. Say bye, everyone.
Bye,
Goodbye,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye-bye in a moment because I can't remember which one. Actually, no, this is fine. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We have a stick. You do. You do. I'm proud of you.
It's a sticky stick.
We are
I'm gonna get you tested.
in a laboratory ship, and they are moving in, and you can see there is a hallway, and there is a door, and another one. What would you guys like to do? Door
We
here,
go
door there.
forward.
Hang on.
Forward.
Okay, what does that mean? This door or this door?
We go the circle. We need to find the computer room. We need to focus on the computer room. And not
So
get
we're
distracted.
ignoring this door and we're moving on? Is that what I'm hearing? I just need to know.
As a player, I actually disagree. I think we need to make sure that this is not Maybelline, this is Pickles, the player. We need to at least do a courtesy check and make sure we're not leaving any nasties behind us. That's not, already part of the group. So I'm going to
The nasties are going to be behind us anyway.
I was
If they're
gonna
smart
say-
enough to stay away from us, they're going to be behind us already.
This is also a circle, which means that technically they're always behind us.
Yeah, but
And
we're
we're
also
always
always
behind them.
facing them.
Fucking nerd.
All these squares in
All
a
right.
circle.
Might be three.
All right.
What we got?
You can see a big old place of laboratory equipment in here.
Mhm.
All sorts of fun things, as you can see.
Drugs.
You make a recon. Actually, this would be investigation. At this point. Anyone
Wow.
can, in fact, make an investigation check.
Can I look for a working computer in here?
Yeah, I was just about to ask. It looks like there's a screen in the corner.
Yeah, I reckon let's go for that. I think there probably is one in here. That's fine.
Yeah, because it looks like I'm just going to put my little
fine
character
with
dude
it.
out in front of it. It looks like there's one right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the main skill we're using for investigate?
Intellect.
I hate intellect.
I will
know.
help with computer.
I love intellect. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's this is a lab. There is a whole bunch of stuff required. If you're making, if you're doing computer stuff, I assume it's mostly Lyra because they're actually the ones skilled in it. Can I get you guys to move yourselves into the computer room also, the laboratory room? And it'll be a electronics check, and it is an easy check, so you don't have to roll particularly high. Everyone else may make a investigation check.
I got a 6.
Actually, yeah, a 6 is fine. I needed a 4. So, yeah, investigation and see what we find.
I didn't pass. Maybelline didn't pass the investigation check. Got
That's
7.
okay.
Neither did Octavia with a -2.
Alright.
That's the total.
11 for Colt's investigation.
Alright. You
11
find
as well for me. He's
you find 7 vials labeled 1067. Stephen, you find 3 vials labeled 1101. Did anyone else
all
pass?
3 vials are called 1101.
That's correct.
They full or
What was
empty?
the first number, sorry?
I beg your
sorry,
pardon?
the second number. So you've got 1101, and what was the other one?
1067.
10.
The vials are 1067. Are they full or empty?
They've all got stuff in it. They're all various yellow color.
I'm so glad Octavia has not noticed them once.
Do not
Get out
drink.
there!
Specifically
Doesn't even know
written,
the
do not
right
drink.
now.
Okay. So
Octavia,
you were doing
know about
a
chemicals?
computers
What's
check,
this?
Lyra?
Yeah, I got a 6.
Okay.
Which, for an easy check.
So this computer, when you approach it, is processing elementary data. You also can see the name. Let me just keep a quick note of. Actually, yeah, the computer has the name Lysani Laboratories, Lysani, Lysani Laboratories, and it's a kind of non-exitable screensaver as it shows elementary data about the laboratory's experiments. Each of the 5 experiments, numbered randomly, is momentarily displayed and then replaced by the next. And as you enter in to find out specifically what you're looking at, you gain access specifically to the experiment's information.
Yes.
The data includes the code number, general title, location within the ship, and a list of raw results for each of 5 experiments. They are numbered 1067, 1077, 1079, 1101, and 1103.
What was the last number, sorry?
1103.
Thank you. Beautiful.
As you are looking at this data, can I get you to make either a science biology, science chemistry, or medic check, please?
Of course. I will make a medic.
This would be education, however.
9 with education.
9. Yeah. Okay, 2 things. The first is that these are, on the surface, experiments to do with combat drugs. However, Colt, as you are making your way across, dramatically you notice something in the dark that it takes a second for your flashlight to lock onto. With your computer's check that you already passed and Atten kind of overlooking and paying attention to what's going on, you mess around with something that you can see on the computer display. There's something about it, and you start interacting with the computer cinematically, Hollywood style, in a bunch of different ways. You're like, what is going on with this? Like, what? Like, it's almost like the far future science fantasy equivalent of a flashing desktop notification. Like, something is trying to get your attention. And as you monkey with it, you see footage. You see footage of various Aslan strapped to tables and not having a great time. You can see drills being applied, saws, various implements of sharp degrees, and then drugs being applied to see what happens. The results are often the same. They heal, but they become extremely aggressive to the point of barely understanding speech, and then eventually to the point of nothing but complete violent aggression. And as you come across this, we cut to Colt's flashlight beam coming across to the wall, and you see a graffitied symbol of what for a second looks almost like a giant man with a beard, but it's clearly some abstract version of an Aslan. Triangular shapes kind of indicating this massive beard, 2 pointy ears, little triangles for eyes, and a crown on the top. And as all of this is happening at the same time, Marcus, can I get a recon check, please?
Yes.
Oh,
no. 8.
8. Okay, so you have a chance to react as you hear a "Ah!" and someone comes rushing in with a wrench. What do you want to do, Marcus?
I don't even think I hear the screaming and the wrench, and I shoot the stun gun.
Okay, now this is where we get to do stun gun stuff. So if we can open that up, please. Let's have a look at how this works. Would someone like to tell the audience what we're doing and what I have to roll? Because I think it's some sort of saving thing. Stun stick.
Oh, yeah, I'll go whack with the stun stick then.
Yes. Now, I assume this is some sort of attack roll, but yes. Let me find... It's a melee? Yeah, so we'll go melee strength.
The direct messages, Jack. We've screenshotted what it is.
Love your work. Thank you, boss. Okay. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Really?
Really?
Don't see it. Yep. These are non-lethal damage, deducted from endurance, taking into account any protection. Okay, go for it.
The last draw is on the pitch.
Yeah, that's 8.
8 is what you needed. So now,
nice.
What happens? If the target's endurance is reduced to 0, the target will be incapacitated. Okay, now we need to figure out what the damage is, though, for a stun stick.
2D.
2D. Okay, so 2d6. Straight 2d6.
10.
And you watch her just fall down, and you can see this person in front of you. You had your moment, and you seized it well. Give me a second here. We will find...
Well, there,
the NPC in
Glassjaw,
question.
you might have some fight in you after all.
I'm good with weapons. Not really hand-to-hand. I didn't think it through last time. I'm gonna drag her inside the room, and I'm gonna find like the button to close the door.
Yeah, you can do that. That's easy.
We have a handy bed to put her on too, because experimental laboratory.
I think we got a
handy bed.
I would dare say it's probably got restraints, so you can tie her down if you really want to.
Oh my! I have to pay extra for that.
Normally,
now,
yes,
actually, I have a
but
question, Cam. Are you trained in vac suit?
Yes, I am.
Okay, just making sure.
I have a 1.
Because it's -2s, don't forget, for everyone who isn't doing the thing, who isn't trained. Alright, this is what she looks like.
Character creation's pretty generous about giving you vac suit points, I think.
Alright. And she also looks very unconscious.
Yeah, funny that.
Yep.
I'll pick her up and put her on one of the beds, and I don't know, strap her to it, just in case she wakes up and tries to attack again.
Okay.
No, I'll be like, well, that was fucking weird.
Are you copying my accent?
A little bit.
You're all
getting
dipping
tired.
in and out of Texas, and I don't know why.
I'm gonna be bogan. Howdy, partner.
Cam's supposed to be bogan. Cam, you are not being bogan enough, I still maintain.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying.
What do you want to do, guys?
Well, she's unconscious.
I want to go play with her hair.
Liara, maybe you might want to handle this one. You're the fancy doctor and all.
I mean, I can take a look. Does she look to be human?
Yep.
What are the state of her clothes? Like, because that's something that Maybelline would notice. Are they
Is
really
Maybelline yachting right
dirty?
now?
Honestly,
Yeah, I know.
not only is she like the big noticeable thing is that she's got a chip in her teeth, which is interesting, but she's clearly a little bit, you know, higher up on the laboratory ladder. And also you would probably be able to tell someone who, you know, takes care of themselves, you know, pedicures, manicures, all that fun stuff. She's clearly wealthy to some degree. She takes care of herself. She's got, you know, really nice nails, a lot of them chipped now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, she had a really good pedicure and manicure, everybody. And it's ruined now, but like a girl who at least used to take care of herself up until very, very recently. Do you probably get that tooth fixed? I'm sure it's just cosmetic.
It's got the smell of richness on her.
She does. She does.
You
it's
kind of
clean.
smell that way.
I do. I really do.
Used to. Less these days. When I first met you, yes, clean. Not so much these days. But anyway.
And Maybelline just looks really sad.
And I think Octavia sees that and she's like, not bad way. I love the grime. Like, fully grimed up herself. Like,
I appreciate what you're saying. I'm just really sad right now. I haven't had a decent shower in too long.
there'll be one in here, I'm sure. It's a lab. If worst comes to worst, we emergency shower you. It'll be
So
fine.
the unconscious woman.
While
I feel like I'm having this conversation while I'm on top of the woman, just playing with her hair. Like,
while they're chatting, can I take a look at her and do like basically a medical evaluation?
Yeah.
fine.
I assume that's snake eyes.
Ooh.
Okay, so what I'll tell you then in that case, the only thing that honestly, you're probably a little freaked out because she was extremely aggressive. She was attacking with a wrench, which is now down by your collective feet. She doesn't. She's like 5 feet, maybe 60 kilos, dripping wet. She's a tiny little slip of a thing, and she clearly was quite fancy. Something's happened to her. The only question is, what? And, well, actually, you could probably figure out what, because you saw it.
Yeah.
This is exactly what happened to the Aslan.
Right.
As you see what clearly looks like some sort of Aslan-like graffiti on the wall.
Did we all see the footage? Or was it just Lara
It's
and Abby?
replaying. Just going over and over again, so you can all see it. Yeah.
So, guys, I'm not sure if you've seen this yet, but whatever is going through her veins at the moment, I think, is in those vials that you've got over there. Seems like the Aslan have been potentially experimented on by the people in this ship, and then they, I'm going to hazard a guess, got free and started doing the same thing.
Give me, Jameson, give me just a military tactics check, if you don't mind, please. And I'm going to make this a easy check, just a 6.
Yeah, before I added any modifiers, I rolled a 4 and a 2 for a 6.
All right. So, as you're putting together what you consider to be the case, here's what you know for certain. Okay? A military person of considerable experience put you on this path. Who she represents, you don't know. But what you do know is that this person, based on their uniform piping, almost certainly had something to do with the Aslan experimentation. At some point, the tables were turned. What's more likely in Jameson's head? That these experimented people somehow got the drop, like managed to turn the tables on while being experimented? or someone came in, turned the tables from the outside, and then maybe let someone specific know about it to find it, like this.
Yeah. You're just gonna go to the group and just. You ever seen a cornered animal fight? They rip, they tear, they don't. It's survival. They don't flip the script. Someone's done this to these people, and they wanted us to know. Well, they wanted O'Hare to know. Other than the crazies of the crew and the subjects, there's someone else in play.
Why would they want O'Hare to know? Can you think of a reason?
It's not about O'Hare, it's who she works for. Don't know what they're doing here. This isn't normal. This is some deep state type shit.
I can tell you exactly what it is, Nick. It's revenge. They did it to the Aslan, and someone representing the Aslan interest has done it to them. And what that means on the grand scale of Imperium War might just be enough for a paranoid Imperium to really bring the fire down. Because it's one thing to privately experiment on someone quietly. It's another for a terrorist group to find the... I'm just going to look away. To find the... I'll just wait. It's fine. Oh, baby. It's 111s.
Just don't ask.
That's awesome.
I'm talking about
He's
Aslan,
so
to be fair. They got summoned. You know.
She's
Yeah.
so silky because she's wearing a cone, so...
Oh, baby. Someone, basically, the order of events would tell Jameson, right? I'm telling this because, you know, he can put two and two together, right? This experimentation to the Aslan happened first. That's obvious. The dates are there. Whoever these people are, they came in and they did it to these, like, at least humans. It seems to work on humans now too. And I suppose, to bring it back to Nick, if you were in the Imperium, what would you do? If you found out that a terrorist group felt like they were being personally attacked and suddenly got their hands on a weapon that they've managed to make for everyone, or at least humans.
Yeah, that's what we call in the industry a casus belli, reason for war.
I was thinking Utopia, but fair.
I love it. No, in fact, I'm going to give him inspiration. I don't. Yeah, which by the way, I need to do more. Not inspiration, but yeah, boons and banes are a thing, and I keep forgetting they exist. So remind me. Anyway, Nick, all that information, all that said, if you have any other questions for me, let me know. But go ahead.
Yeah, just downloading all that to the group. Just This is grounds for the Imperium to go to war with the Aslan. They're going to be scared. We need to find what the fuck we're here for.
We're the team. We're ground zero on this.
Oh, we're a
They
fucking
want us to
scapegoat.
come back. Yeah, well, they want us to come back and be like, the Aslan have gone crazy. They've attacked everyone, drugs, blah, 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 so that they have an excuse, right? I assume that's the vibe, yeah? This can't be the only place that's doing combat drugs. Come on, like...
But this
Oh,
currently is the only
really-
place where it's gone wrong.
Well, combat drugs are very common, but combat drugs that completely take their user out of themselves, harming anyone in the way, those are rare. They're dangerous to the people
That
that
you
are.
know of, like, you don't know what the Imperial. Like, we didn't know this existed until like an hour ago. They
Mm,
could have like 300 other fucking lab ships,
mm,
right? They could, and they all could be doing something different. We don't really know. But the
mm.
only logical, the only logical thing is they need us to be the catalyst to be like, hey, it's gone down. I reckon they
I
expect
want
us to
to
die
point
here.
out two more things. Just continue, Karen. I just want to point out something for Marcus and Maybelline to churn over. Also, Marcus, that information I sent you about the escorting that you've had to do for a certain laboratory, Lysani was the name.
Oh.
Maybelline, now that you can see the actual transformations happening, etc., your brain starts to tick over. Your family is probably involved in this. A commonality is occurring here. You may well have found in this room the source of why you were stuffed away.
Do I also think that's related to the overdose that I saw as well?
Yeah, it happened on a lab ship.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Continue, Karen. I just wanted them to have that churning in their guts while you were working that out.
Just before we continue, I was just... Is there the door that was shut where she came from? Is there a window, or is it just a solid door?
No windows. You can technically tear through the bulkhead if you really want and like make a window, but there are no windows per se.
No, I'll just post up at the thing, keeping an eye out while listening, just in case.
All right. To kind of get you guys back into the... Sorry, go ahead, Karen. You go. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna make a joke.
Oh.
That's probably not appropriate here.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it?
Well,
You see, it all comes down to listen, people. The Illuminati. Alright? They have been putting their little 300 G waves all through the universe. Anyway, no, I did have like an actual thought in here.
Whoa.
Right. It's very rare.
Octavia had a moment of lucidity.
If that ever comes to fruition, the world shall end.
Right, so, like, yeah, like... Question for Jack, actually, well, before I go into any kind of, like, the graffiti on the wall. Does that scream royal houses within the Aslan? Or does that scream second
There's a crown on there,
sons?
yeah. I might not have mentioned that. If so, that's my bad. But yes.
No,
there
you
is a
mentioned
crown.
there was a crown. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know, like, for me, I think that, you know... Yeah,
Yes.
okay, alright, that's fine. Yeah, no, my thinking has gone the opposite way, so that's fine. I'm just trying to compute that. Great. So, why now? Why do they want to have war now? Is it because they're at their weakest? Because half of their other people were, like, against them? Like, is it this, like, two-pronged attack situation? Like, why now? Right?
A lot of the time it's about money, Maybelline points out. Like,
I don't know if the Aslan can really give the Imperium much more than they already have.
No, but from the Imperium's perspective, it's money, it's power, it's control. It always has been. That's the way it's built. Like, we all know that, right?
But why now? Like, sure, it's all about that. They could have done it 50 years ago. They could have done it like 10 years ago. I was on a fucking planet. That's land.
I think at that point, Kakur will pipe up and just go, what? What now, when? He's asking specifically, like, what are you referring to when you say why now? What now? As in what specifically?
Oh, like, if this is to start a war, why now?
In that case, he will just say, they're pissed. I'd be pissed too. If it happened to my people. The
This
combat
isn't
drugs
going
look
to,
like they were just a way for rich cunts to get richer.
I mean, we're very good at that, to be fair. And that's not like a good chance it's about money. War always makes rich, rich richer. It's what we do. So
if the question is deep down, Karen, was this intended to make them aggressive? That you don't know, right? But one thing would be clear to all of you, which is that side effect or not, right? It like there's kind of two ways to look at that, which is this a purposeful thing to make them aggressive and, for lack of a better word, inhuman, or was it a side effect? It kind of doesn't matter in the grand scheme because they have that information and a terrorist group has responded. And that's the reality.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
They've responded, but okay, but it's fine. I'm just still trying to figure out why the fuck we're on the ship.
Well, we've barely covered such a small portion of this place. We probably need more access to, like, look, if we can get to like the cockpit where most of the communications hubs are, do you think someone can like get in and have a look at log security settings? We'll probably get more info there. I mean, we're in the right area. We're just
how can you be sure? They make sure to smash out the lights. Aggressive doesn't mean dumb.
I'm not saying it does. I'm saying we need more info. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yes, I agree. I absolutely. I have not
we have
with you
a interrogate. That's not a word. We have a interviewee strapped to a table.
Good point.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Huh?
Doesn't that make you feel icky?
No.
You just watch them do it to Aslans. They'll probably do it to any of us.
You just gave him the okay to eat a foot.
Foot.
Yeah, your morals are interesting. We should talk more about that later.
I think potentially we have an interrogation person. She's aggressive, but I think we have an opportunity to see how the drugs respond to humans. We know what they do to Aslan, or at least we have an idea. Maybe humans are just as aggressive, but more responsive to questioning. Maybe they're less responsive. I think we have an opportunity to gain data.
Absolutely. I'll pull a vial out and hand it to Octavia.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Can I grab the vial from Atten before he gives it to Octavia?
Sure, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
I've got two more.
Are you? What's the intent? Okay. All right.
I mean,
are you joking or not, Stephen? Move on.
I'm joking.
All right.
My character wouldn't do
All right. Cool. Well, in that case, because it is 10:33, we will leave it for this evening as we have a potential interview with whoever wants to speak to them. And for the record, doesn't have to be torture. Just probably what Kakur would enjoy, maybe. But you know.
Fuck it, girl. Put that dog down.
You're gonna
I'm holding a
He is
grudge.
going to maul you.
I started it, and I blame him for it. Anyway.
Exactly. He's going to a farm upstate that we can't visit because it's too far away.
That's right.
But it's
All right.
having a
Well,
real good
we're
time.
going to say goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, we can catch us on Mondays with the boys. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
They heard it.